Okay, welcome to my new short on this channel where I will present you the fourth part of this playlist where I solve different linear equations to show you that it can be easy, it can be efficient and fun. Because a lot of people like to solve those very monotonic linear equations where you just have organized. You have 2x plus 2y equals 4, and then you get for the different second equation 1.5x plus 3y is equal to, for example, 7, and it's closed in one parenthesis, big parenthesis, and you solved it. And a lot of people find those kinds of text questions the most difficult, but for me they are the easiest. And you can also solve them with 1.3 difficulty. It's super easy, super fun, and also it should make you a bit smarter, because if you can solve those kinds of questions, it means that your mathematical skill, your mathematical perception will go up, and you can use math in your real life. A lot of people think that math can be only used in real life by geniuses, like people that can calculate on fly what is the root of 2, or how to calculate the physical vectors all around you. But no, those kinds of questions, you can find them all around yourself in real life, and when you can translate those kinds of questions you have towards the real life into math questions, you can solve them all. Okay, so we have here a very popular on APs, on SATs question where you are asked about age. And you must find out the age of Jurek and Celine, and you have two different no solutions. You have two different questions, you have two different hints to solve this. So we get that if we multiply the age of Jurek times 2 and add to the age of Celine, we will get 44. And when we multiply the age of Celine times 2 and add to the age of Jurek, we will get 43. So first of all, we want to establish our variables. And many teachers always tell you to use just x and y. But for me, the most memorable variables are not x and y, but c for the first letter of the name Celine, and j. And as you will see later in this question, it will be much more enjoyable and you will already know who is who. Okay, so we get multiplied the age of Jurek times 2. So 2 times j plus the age of Celine, so plus c, we get 44. And the second part, 2 times age of Celine plus the age of Jurek, we get 43. And as you can see, if we just multiply, for example, the uppermost part by minus 2 or the bottommost part by minus 2, we can use the opposite coefficient equivalent. So I think it will be more comfortable if we multiply the uppermost part. By minus 2, we'll get minus 4 times the age of Jurek, minus 2 times the age of Celine is equal to minus 88. Remember to always multiply the whole equation, left and rightmost part. And we get 2c plus age of Jurek is equal to 43. Then we add those two parts. We can see that 2c cancel each other out, so we get 0. Plus, or actually minus, 3 times age of Jurek. And it's equal to, as you can see, minus 88 plus 43 is minus 45. Remember, for the negative sign is the most important part. Okay, As you can see, we just divide by -3 because the h must be positive. In this kind of question, you can very easily see if something is true. For example, the h can't be negative. In normal equations, the x and y can be negative, but in those kinds with h's, it can't be negative. In various text linear equations, you will see that some equations can be true and some solutions can't be true because of the constraints on the logic. For example, the h can be negative. So when we divide by -3, we'll get that the h of Jurek is equal to 15, and the h of Celine, we just substitute 2 times 15, 30, plus c, 30, 44 minus 30, 14. So the h of Celine is equal to 14, then we substitute here, 2 times h of Celine, 28, plus 15. 28 plus 15 is 35 plus 8, 43. So it checks out, we have the final solution. Very easy, quick, and as you can see, the method of opposite coefficients is the quickest. In just 2 steps we solved our entire equations. Thank you very much for your attention. I hope that you understand how linear equations work and you will in the future apply this to your real life problems.